we bleed ourselves in vain. A tragic is escape. Turn around, I'm holding on to someone, but the love is gone. I'm carrying this stone with wings that feel like stone, knowing that we nearly fell so far. Now it's hard to take, 'cause we came so close. It was almost love. It was almost love. It was almost love. When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you, about you. With my skin rose up and my red was cold, I've been thinking about you, about you. When I heard to breathe, it's your ghost I see. I've been thinking about you, about you. Well, I reached out for your hand when the walls were caving in. Well, I see you on the other side. We can try all over again. When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you, about you. With my skin rose up and my breath runs cold, I was thinking about you, about you. When I heard to breathe, it's your ghost I see. I've been thinking about you, about you. 'Cause it was almost love. It was almost love. It was almost love. It was almost love. A little bit of rag and roll man for you tonight. Wigan, how we doing? Are we all right tonight? We got over the new year rush, haven't we? Let's do a little bit of everything for you tonight. 3 little spots. We're gonna mix it right up for you. Let's sing a little sit down memory lane. Anybody old enough to remember this one?
Yeah, but I'm not fun, yeah. Come on. She used to be everything to me, but she was my girl. She was my girl. I have need to show how much I care, but she was my girl. Come on, Lord. She was my girl. Put some effort in. When she was my girl, who's left her lover in my world every day. When she was my girl, what just you bring? I lost everything. She's gone, gone. I spent the night I'm dreaming how she used to be when she was my girl. She was my when she was my girl, who's left her every day. When she was my girl, what just you bring? I lost everything. She's gone, gone. Spent the night. I spent the night. I'm dreaming how she used to be when she was my girl. friendly welcome there, love.
Hey, they're bloody gorgeous in here, gorgeous, aren't they, gorgeous?
Lovely jubbly, nice to see a few faces in it.
Oh, it's lovely to see some of the old faces,
Yeah, lovely jubbly. No one we know, just a few old fucking faces.
Shut up.
Hey.
Boys and girls, it's nice to be here tonight, very nice indeed. A little bit of all sorts for you. It's 3 little spots, so we're going to bounce things round a bit.
Alright.
Lots of this and that in the fisting, lots of fun in the middle, and then lots of boogieing later. Do you like a good boogie in here? Good on you, good on you. And we do like to have a little bit of fun, and we're a bit naughty here and there. Do you mind it naughty tonight? Don't you worry, I've had my marching orders off Tommy.
No kids in us there.
No, but I've got my Sunday head on today. I've got my Sunday head.
You're looking very nice and all. Span yourself up.
Hey, you're not looking bad yourself, sweetheart. They're a bit fancy, them, looking at them down there.
What, the new trainers? Found them outside a mosque. Do you like them? Look at them.
Anyway.
Hey. Oh, yes. Charity.
Don't start on that, Kinky, don't start. And as, if you haven't seen us before, I'm the giddy bird. I come all the way from the picturesque little fishing village of Barnsley.
Aye, watch your handbags, girls.
Watch your handbags.
Aye.
And this one here, because I'm always giddy, he's the miserable pillock, because he's a monkey hanger. That's right, Art the Bull.
No wrong with that.
No wrong with it. You like a good sandwich up there, don't you?
I don't know.
In other words, you're chuffing into bread. You see.
What about into
They're dodgy, they're dodgy. Don't go no further, they're dodgy.
Hey, you're not really wrong, like. Hey, they don't have any Jeremy Kyle up the northeast. There's only 2 sets of DNA. Hey, I'm not bloody joking, man. Hey, I remember I was about 18-year-old. I met this girl. She said, "Come on, I'll take it home, meet me mum and dad." They were fucking mine. Hey! What?
Dodgy, see, dodgy. Anyway.
Hey, they got some nice looking girls in and all, I'll tell you.
I'm glad you've noticed we've got some gorgeous girls in tonight. We're up north again, that's what I like.
Some Bobby Dazzlers.
Gorgeous, you know, girls.
I just wish I was 40 years fucking older.
Stop it!
Hey,
Oh, you see, no, I'm not having that.
it's like a residential home over here.
No.
You're going to sticks and piss.
Shut up!
Are they laughing?
You're still laughing.
Of course they're laughing. I'd be laughing if I were on the bus for now.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Eh? You should have stuck with me. Never mind him. Just stop. Just calm it down.
It's yours on my side, all right? I've got the Bobby Dazzlers, look.
I've got some Bobby
You've got
Dazzlers.
the miserable bloody lot.
I am not. I've got the party people. Good evening, my party people. See? Party people. Good evening, your party people. Yes, you've got a few dingles thrown in you.
Get on with it.
Keep them. Anyway. So, I'm in a good mood. You're not knocking me out of it, I'm telling you. Oh, in fact, when I get you in tonight, because all that Christmas and New Year stuff, it's of everything settled down, you know
We've
what I
had a
mean?
good Christmas, haven't we, love?
Had a great. Did you have a good Christmas? Did you have a good? Wasn't it lovely? I like Christmas. He's a bit miserable, but I love Santa Claus, me. Oh, he reminds me of you.
Does he?
He only comes once a year, but I'll make do.
Bloody 5 kids we got at home, girls. It costs us a bloody fortune, man.
Fortune, that's it. They ask for a lot these days, because we didn't have much when we were kids, did we?
We had out.
We had no.
If I hadn't been born a boy, I'd have had fuck all to play with.
Stop it.
They want bloody iPods, iPhones, iWatches.
Yeah.
What did I get you?
Oh, aye.
Friggin' iron.
Romance is dead in our girls. It's like, I tell you, it's like 50 Shades of Shite in our house, I tell you now.
Sat around the breakfast table this morning. I said, I've been looking around these 5 kids. I said, now 4 of them's got something in common. Same eyes, same nose, same smile, same characteristics. I said, apart from that little bastard there. I said, you dirty cow, he's got a different father. She said, aye, he has. You. Hey!
Eh? You've got to smarten it up a bit, I'll tell you, 5 kids. It has cost us a fortune, and I tell you what, girls, no matter what you buy them, you can spend an absolute second mortgage, and come Boxing Day morning, they're on it, aren't they? Mum, you didn't get one of them, and I want one of them, and I need one of them, and they want 2 because they talk to each other. Get one, get one, get one. I said, oi, you little gobshite. That's had enough. He said, what do you mean? I said, you've had enough, kid. Nobody's got no money these days. Everybody's in debt. He said, you what? I said, debt? Have a look round, kid. The carpets are debt, the fridge freezer's debt, the microwave's debt, the telly's debt, the DVD's debt, the video's debt, the double glazing's debt, everywhere. Look, there's bloody debt. He said, oh, well, men do. That meet me and him going after Boxing Night gig. You know how it is, girls, when you get on Christmas shag.
I'd rather have a bag of crisps.
Well, you've got to get cobwebs off from July, haven't you? You know what I mean? I got a bit overexcited. I said, "Oh, I'm coming." He said, "I'm coming." Little lad busted bed up. He said, "I'm coming. You're not leaving me with all this debt." Oh, they know the lot these days. They know the lot, don't they? But I tell you, I am in a good mood, and you are not knocking me out of it tonight. In fact, when I get you in, I am going to get you in that bedroom, and I'm going to shag you to death. And I'm going to think of Tommy. Anyway, sorry.
What do you think of Tommy for?
He says, "Don't you threaten me." I tell you what.
A song for the broken hearted. Saturday for the faith departed. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. Ain't gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live what I'm alive. Come on, bro. It's my life, the heart's like an open highway. Now when you said I did it my way, I just wanna live what I'm alive. Yeah, it's my life. This is for the ones that stood their ground. Tommy, he never backed down. Oh, close one. Tomorrow's getting hard, make no mistakes. No one living lucky, gonna make your own ways. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. Like when you said I did it my way. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life. Come on, Lord. I'll show you the ropes. Better stand tall when they're calling you out. Don't bend, don't break, baby, don't back down. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. Like when you said I did it my way. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. Like when you said I did it my way. I just wanna live what I'm alive. It's my life.
Oh, it's how it is. Welcome back, boys and girls, to your second spot. A bit of everything for you tonight. Somebody asked for some meatloaf. Do I like a bit of meatloaf? Good on you.
Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of me. Baby, we can cry all
That's your second spot, little bit of all sorts, as promised. We've been in that dress room and he's bumping his gums for Britain.
What?
You miserable pillock. I'll tell you what's up. You see, I'm off to Benidorm in a couple of weeks, girls.
Going to bloody Benidorm without us.
He's sulking.
Cheeky man.
He's sulking. Because we normally have to go together, but they're sending me on my own this time, don't we? Backwards and bloody forwards.
Bloody Benidorm. We took a mother last year, didn't we? Took your mother Benidorm.
My mother looks after the kids.
You won't. Hey, she keeps the flies off their ice creams, the smelly bastard. Yeah. Yeah, we took her mother. Mother stood on the beach in a bikini. What a sight that was and all, wasn't it? Hey, she stood on the beach there. She's like a little Chinese kid, about 6-year-old, comes over. One of them air rifles off the market. Her mother there, she stood in a bikini. She got shot right in the nipple. And she, you want to see the scar on her knee?
Oh. Just watch it.
What? The only thing between her tits is a belly button.
Have you finished? Don't you stop.
You're really catching up and all, eh?
Well, just a minute, just
She
a
got up
minute.
this morning and what? Have chest pains, yeah? You were stood on your left tit.
I'll tell you what, when I get him off heel, there's going to be bloody bother on. I'm going to get you in that dressing room and twat you off every wall.
Yeah, no, it's, you'd be the spitting image of your mother, you, if you had a beard and a bit of a moustache.
Have you done? Just a minute.
Oh, she's a minute.
No,
One minute.
no, wait a minute, wait. I know.
They call her mother Magnolia because she fucking go with anything.
Get up. Have you finished? I'll tell you what, girls. I'll tell you something. I'm going to put things straight here because you want to see the set of scruffy lazy bastards I have married into. Oh, his mother is a scruffy, filthy, dirty, minging cow. The monkey hanging slut. I tell you what, they haven't had a clean plate in that house since the dog died, the scruffy bitches.
She's she's daft as a bloody brush, man, and
She's as thick as shit.
She went to France and Spain looking for me dad because the doctor said he was incontinent.
I can't imagine for a minute how your fella's going to manage in France or Spain. He can't speak bloody English, that knows you.
What about you, cheeky blade?
What? He's got a little bit of an impediment, girls, the father-in-law. It takes him a while to spit it out. In fact, they've only just let him out of prison because it's the only way he'll finish a sentence, if you get me drift. The last time he came down, I kid you not, bank holiday weekend, end of April, Grand National weekend, Sunday morning, he's into the bookies, right at front of queue. He said, I've just backed to the fair. The bookie said, a 4-1. He said, no. He said, I've just backed to the fair. He said, a 40-1. He said, no. He said, I'm just back to the fair. He said, a favourite. He said, no, and by this time the queue's out the back of the shop. He said, yeah, pal, here's 20 quid, piss off. He's out into the car park, bumps into his mate. He said, he's a flipping nice fella in there. He said, I've just been in to tell him, I'm just back to the 40-foot trailer into his car. You're going to get dafted. You know what? I'll tell you what, he's a miserable old pillock. I'm in a daft mood tonight. I want to find out where we are and what's happening.
Nice.
Let's find out, because we haven't been here before. I must admit, we haven't been here before. And it's a very nice place, and I want to find... Have we got any Scottish in anywhere? Any Scottish?
Bloody Scottish?
Have we? Just one. Hey, sweetheart.
We need two for a good fight.
Finding out where people are from, stop it.
Can't have a fight for one.
And have we got any Welsh in anywhere? Little Welsh?
Hey.
Yes.
Ah, they hide out in dark corners, them mucky bastards do. Hey,
They're a bit kinky, mate. They're
a bit bloody kinky. You will see a sheep tied to a lamppost in South Wales at a fucking leisure centre.
No.
Hey.
You're all right, mate.
I'm only joking.
They're bloody gorgeous. They started wearing kilts so the sheep don't hear the zips.
Get on with it. Come on.
Have we got any lovely Irish anyway? Lovely Irish?
Oh, you little fuck, you've been fucking
Give up! I love the Irish.
There must be one, and there's a caravan in that car park over there with tarmac on the roof.
Stop it. I love the Irish. And I'll tell you what, the Irish are not as daft as we think they are. Definitely not. Did you hear about Paddy goes into the pet shop? He's going to have 2 goldfish. I'm going to call 1-1 or 1-2. That me when I lose one, I'll still have two.
You cleaned that one up?
I did, It's, takes a while, that one. It's filtering. Paddy's puffing and panting, carrying a wardrobe down the street, and he bumps into O'Brien. He said, Paddy, you want to get Murphy to help you with that? He said, he's inside, carrying the clothes. Do you like the Daftons, Con? Do you like the Daftons? Do we have a couple of Daftons? There's an English lad, an Italian lad, and an Irish lad. And they're all sat at the bar. And the English lad says, when I make love to my wife, she leaves the bed by about 1.5 foot. And the Italian lad says, that isn't nothing. When I make love to my wife, she leaves the bed by about 2 foot. Paddy says, that's nothing. When I shag my wife, I wipe my dick on the curtain, she hits the fucking roof.
That's disgusting, man. Isn't that disgusting, eh? Look at Beryl and Mabel. Beryl and Mabel in the fucking... Disgusting.
Don't get over it, I tell you. By God, you've got to have a bloody laugh these days. I like them.
Where would he be without a laugh? Sat over there with Beryl and Mabel.
Paddy and Murphy are out on the piss. They get in the first boozer, and Paddy said, Murphy, what are we going to do? We're only going to quit. He said, don't you worry about it, Paddy. I'll sort it. And he nips out, and he comes back with the sausage. He said, what the hell are we going to do with that? He said, never mind, boy, leave it to me. Barman, 2 pints, please. They're on the bar, they knock him back. With that, Murphy unzips his fly, pops the sausage out. He said, Paddy, get on your knees, give it a kiss. And Paddy's on his knees in the middle of the boozer. The barman said, get out, you dirty bag, get out. 10 pubs and 10 pints later. Paddy says, Jesus Christ, Murphy, my knees are killing me, my back's breaking, and I am pissed. He said, you're pissed? I can't even remember which pub I've lost the fucking sausage in. He said, what ain't there, Tommy? Anyway. Your knickers will never dry tonight, love, you know that, don't you? So, in fact, I'm fed up with you tonight. Give me some of there with no bloody breaks on with you. Let's have a rouse round. Do you want this one? Oh, bless you. Because I like a good look round. I like to see who's in, and we ain't got long tonight, have we?
Where you going?
Never mind, we ain't got long. I'm going for the floor. Can we have anybody to put me some house lights on, please? I'm a clumsy cow in the dark. That's why we've got so many kids.
Hey, ladies, that's a Christmas cardigan. Look at that one.
Oh, it is, isn't it? That's a lovely Christmas cardigan.
Very smart.
There you go.
Oh, it's designer and all. He's left the label on the back. Look, Matt Allen.
I'm having a nice look. How are we doing in the alcohol? Look at these, my lovely girls.
They're the posh lot, them.
Hey, they're hiding out in the birdcage.
Yes.
That's it. I'm having a good look, right, because I like to see who's in and what's happening. Oh, you had a Paulie, and you all right, sir? I said, oh, I say, mind, it's not your right hand, everything will be all right.
Oh, you don't want to do with your left hand, it goes round in circles.
Stop it. For God's sake. I was going to say, if you lay on your arm until it goes dead, it'll feel like she's doing it anyway. Anyway, I'm whispering, good evening, are we all right down here, chaps? Oh, way up now, we have got some gorgeous birds in there. You all right there, ladies? You're looking lovely. Way up, look at this one. I'll get that wabbit. I'll get that wabbit. You like that, okay?
Sit down, the place looks haunted.
Shut up! I'm having a good... Oh, hey, you don't need your sticking tonight. There's no DSS clock. You'll be all right, Chucky. Chucky!
Get up here!
Oh, shut up, get up here. I can't sit here up, mucker. How are you doing, matey? There's me boys. Here's me toy boys for me tonight. I like coming here, I tell you. Oh, come on. Hey, up. I nearly shit myself then. I thought that Harold Shipman.
Harold Shipman? Bloody Harold Shipman?
I got my glasses on.
I bought some of the Harold Shipman wallpaper.
Hey?
Hung itself.
Oh, shut up. Here, look, I'm having a little walk round. I'm having to see who's it now. This is better. We can see who's it. By God. I tell you what, mind. That's a 70s porn star, Tash, if ever I've seen one. Look at that. Look at that's cracked in. That's
Well, that isn't no.
He's seen some action, that mugger, I'll tell you.
Hey.
There's a dark horse. I can spot one of mine.
He only takes his glasses off and knows some Tash come with it.
Stop it!
Been a many dogs.
Swine. He's a swine. Go away up now. This is more my style. Look here. You just chuffing waiting for me with that, aren't you? Oh, by heck. Oh, wait. Just talk amongst yourselves while I finish myself off for a minute. This is all right.
Disgusting.
God, he's hey, never mind that. You just bloody jealous, you what? Is it yours, is he, sweetheart? Is it? Oh, there's no wonder you're chuffing, smiling, aren't we, smiling and all? Well, oh, we got a few on them in here, haven't we? Look at these here. We all right, lads. They make you laugh, these fellas, with you, don't they? They make you laugh, eh? These little slapheads. You spend hours doing their hair, come out without the master. Look at the stage, some of these things. I'll tell you what, are you all right there, lovelies? I'm going, look at this. Is this the naughty corner here? Look at this, it's like bloody crime watch. Look here. My God, are you all right, lads? Never mind chuffing, giggling, I know this much. Oh, fucking hell, the Fonz is looking old. Are you all right, kid? Oh, that's a bloody good, that's a good head of hair, that is, isn't it? Eh? By the Christ, I'll tell you what. Are you all right there? Oh, but he's a big one. Are you all right there, kid? Oh, there's some big lads when you get down here, isn't they, love, eh? I bet you could knock a nail in. Anyway, that's it. I like him with a bit of junk on instead of that thing I've got, you know what I mean? Oh, he's like an ex from Schindler's List. He's a right Joe, isn't he? I've seen more meat on a chicken's lip. It's, are you all right there?
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Bloody gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. I'm having a good look. Oh, I found Tommy. Here he is. Look, look, Tommy. Oh, hey, up a minute. How many chuffing women do you want to send, Tommy? Here, no. Eh, do you want to borrow some Viagra? You won't need it. Oh, I've got some in van. It's my granddad's. He's not bothered about getting shag. He just won't stop pissing in his slippers. I'll tell you what, Tommy, am I making you nervous tonight, Tommy? Oh, bless you. Been there and walked t-shirts. Oh, I tell you, come and knock a nail in. Anyway, I'm having a good look. Good evening, young man, you all right? That's better. He's got one of them looks on his face that says, I wish she'd just piss off. He likes me really. Oh, bless you, do you love me? Oh, look, I've pulled, I've fucking pulled it. I tell you what, you're right there, my gorgeous. Oh, you'll do for me, I'll tell you. Oh, wait, oh, he's a nice little lily, all right there. But have you wet half of him? Oh, I can't, oh, you just can't go past them, can you, love it? Look at these holding. I bet you two are married. You're far too fucking happy to be married, you two. You know what? I'll tell you what. Have you only been married, what, 12 weeks? 12 weeks? There's no wonder you've lost your chuffing hair. 12 weeks. 12 weeks, well, you're still at that stage, aren't you? That, yes. In another couple of months, it will, yeah, all right, go on then. And after 25 years, it'll be peach. Do with the ceiling, peach. Somewhere's up, you have to find things to spice it up then, do you know what I mean? He came in all the week with that mucky book, the Kama Sutra. Has anybody got one, the Kama Sutra? Yeah, you don't need crayons, Colt, you know what I mean? It's a lovely place, this, isn't it, love? It's a nice place, isn't it? Better than half at shitholes knocking about today. Oh my God, we have done some shitholes in this time, we have. Is anybody in from Blackbridge? Are you from Blackbridge, Carl? Are you not? Is anybody in from Blackbridge? Is anybody in? This is electricity. I'm only kidding, it's alright, Blackbridge Cockington, it's alright. In fact, we've come through there on way here tonight, I tell you we have, and I think they're having a big party at Blackbridge because there's a big sign outside one of the houses that said, Happy 30th birthday, Nana. I can wait. It's... I'm only kidding, Cot, it's alright, Blackbridge, I like Blackbridge, we do some nice places, you know what I mean? We do some nice places. Blackbridge, twin we out the pool. You have to watch him. 25 years I put up with that squiffle glass. Can you believe that one? 25 years. Oh, now there's my style. Look at this one here. My God, he's like Steptoe's love child in tea. Lovely. You see, scruffy twat, this is how you go on. This is nice and smart. Look at him, I tell you what, he gets no bloody different. No different at all. 25 years we met, and I tell you where we met, I'm going to lose some at young'uns here, they won't have a clue what I'm talking about. This, we're going back, we met at a discotheque. Does anybody remember discotheques? Yes, they were a place to be, weren't they, lass, eh? Better than it is now. Can you remember discotheques up close and personal? Find out what a bloke had got before you took him home to beat your man. We weren't daft in them days. I bet they get all sorts of shocks now, love. Can you imagine? My God, I was dancing round my handbag. He come sidling over to me. He said, could I have the last dance with you? I said, you're having it. Fuck off. He said, a bit later on, could I take you home? I said, you could do, love, but it won't do you a lot of good because I'm on my menstrual cycle. He said, oh, it'll be right. Shook it in the back of the van. So we got in that van, girl. We got halfway down a dark country lane. We came to a complete stop. I thought, hey, up, we're out of diesel. He said, do you fancy nipping in this field for 10 minutes? I said, you kinky, but I said, go on then. We got out, I said, it's all right, short horse. How the friggin' hell are we gonna get over this friggin' great fence? He said, step on this. I'm worried about having to get back me, you know what I mean? It was like... Anyway. Gotta think in front, haven't you, love, eh? You gotta think in front. We didn't have none of that Viagra in them days, did we, girls, eh? We didn't have none of that scaffolding. Oh, my God. It was all DIY back then, weren't it, Cock? DIY. But I tell you, it's 3 little spots, isn't it? I keep forgetting, Cock, you know what I mean? My teeth are glad when I'm asleep, trust me. So, here, you, Scruffy Pillock, have you counted them? Here he comes, look at that there. Archie Paul's answer to Slit Bang.
Bloody get on with it, man. Hey, fellas, don't you rattle on a bit?
Oh, shut up.
Hey, bloody rattle. I'll tell you what, you know when you go, man, put on your headstone, silent at last. Right, bloody well,
I'll tell you what, when you go, when having put on yours, fucking stiff at last, never mind.
Look at the lesbians clapping in there.
So...
Hey, bloody hell.
Anyways, now boys and girls... See, I told you it'd be nice. Boys and girls, we're going to love you and leave you again, only for a little while. Then we're back on with lots of dancing. Are we all for a party tonight?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh. Your mama says that through the week I can't go out with me, but when the weekend comes around, she goes with me. Come on, let's go. We will be kissing in the back row of the moon's on a Saturday night with you. We're holding hands together, you and I, holding hands together, oh baby. Smooching in the back row of the moon's on a Saturday night with you. Oh, we could stay forever, you and I.
Tommy.
Hey, he's looking very smart there, look at that,
He's
isn't
very
it?
gorgeous.
Hey,
He's gorgeous.
he wants a polo neck, he look like a knob.
He's only jealous, Tommy. I'll tell you, you are bloody beautiful. Look at that little face. He looks bloody gorgeous. I love his little face. His chutty face. He's lovely. In fact, he's got one of them faces that look like he's bobbing for apples in a chip pan. Anyway, you're safe enough, Tommy, you know what I mean? I used to be on it, but I've calmed down a bit now because I'm knocking on a bit, you know.
You are bloody knocking on a bit.
Oh, I don't mind admitting it.
She's reached that age, girls, haven't you?
Oh, I've reached that age.
That age where you drop your knickers round your ankles, the cheeks of your ass is still in them.
Hey, watch it. Just a minute, I'll have you know. No,
Put it off your cheesy what's-its, man.
You came downstairs this morning, girls, Saturday morning, I had his breakfast all ready for him, no kids about. I said, oh my God, my nipples are feeling hot.
No, I said there must be. You had one in your tea, one in your fucking porridge.
Anyway, it doesn't matter whether I'm knocking on a bit or not. I remember the days when we used to be exotic. That's all that matters. We've all got memories, you know what I mean? Oh, do you remember them days, girls? Exotic. I remember the first time he got me in an hotel room on his own. He took his shirt off. I said, not bad. He said, not bad. There's £100 of dynamite in them babies. I said, very nice. He took his trousers off. I said, not bad. He said, not bad. There's £100 of dynamite in them babies. I said, very nice. He took his boxers off. I run a frigging mile. He said, what's up with it? I said, what's up with me? I'm not hanging around all that dynamite with that short fuse, hold on. Now,
King short fuse. It doesn't matter how long the fuse is, it wouldn't fill that bastard. Hey? Chucking short fuse.
Just watch it before I have any more bloody domestics.
Get on with it.
Listen, we're going to do all sorts for these lovely people. And I've had a look round. And like I said, we're going to ramp it up later on. But I can see we've got 1 or 2 senior citizens here.
1 or 2?
1 or 2.
It's like a rerun of Cocoon.
Shut up. We've got 1 or 2, so we're going to take you back a few years. Does anybody remember 1953?
If you remember 1850 fucking straight. What about?
We are going back to 1953 when music was proper music. Do you remember that? Do you remember that days? Yes, so do I, God. Yes. And doctors were white. Anyway. It's 1953. It's from that lovely advert with that polar bear and that red squirrel ice skating. Have you seen them? They're dancing on ice. Gorgeous.
In a bit of Man of the Mansion, Don Quixote goes a little bit like this.
What's this?
Just sing it.
What's this?
Get it.
To dream
That's my line.
the impossible,
To find the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go.
to right the unrightable wrong, and to love your interest from afar, to try when your arms are
hang on a sec.
That's put me in the mood, that has, mate. That's put me in the mood.
Put you in the mood, lovely jubbly.
I'm not quite moist, but I'll admit to soggy.
Lovely jubbly. Bloody might leave it where it is.
Days are gone on, long gone by. Heck, I tell you what, you used to be exotic.
It used to be exotic.
Oh, you've had your time.
You know what? Remember brought them flavoured condoms in?
Oh, can anybody remember them flavoured condoms?
You don't see them anymore, do you?
In the 80s and 90s, every boozer had one of them machines in, didn't they? With all different flavours. They had vanilla ice cream, cherry pancake, lemon sorbet.
Sunday fucking dinner flavour. Yeah. I come in with these condoms. She said, what are you going to do with it? I said, see, we'll get home tonight, see, get in the out bedroom. I'll pop the condom on, you can guess the flavour. She gives it cheese and onion. Said, I haven't got the fucking on yet. Hey! It's up here. I'd had a wash and all, you cheeky bastard.
Oh, he's a muck.
Hey!
Now, boys and girls, 3 little spots and he's nearly gone. Look at that, whoosh. Hey, don't time fly, kid. Now, this is a bit where we're just going to get the requests out of the way. We've had a request, by the way.
Have we had a request?
We have got one already.
Yeah, the bollocks were stopping on. With them miserable fuckers in the middle. Hey!
However, we'll be back in a short time.
Hey, there's a young kid here nicking all the glasses.
He's not. He's doing his job.
Doing his job, he's just walking around with the same 2 fucking glasses.
Stop it! We're back in a bit with much more fun. Are you up for much more fun tonight? Are we up for it, boys and girls?
Nice, guys.
Very nice, that's what we want. Life's too bloody short, I'll tell them. So we've got the request out of the way, and we're going to take you back to the old favourite. We can never go anywhere without somebody asking for this one. And I must admit, I'm getting a bit too old for this. We don't do it everywhere anymore. Alright. Hey? We don't do it everywhere, because I tell you what, girls, you have to be careful at my age when you're knocking tunes like this out.
It's a big tune, isn't it?
It's a big tune. One push in the wrong place, my minge will drop out.
All over. Not bloody joking, man. Bloody 5 kids. Hey, it's like a slash boxing
You
glove.
shut up.
Hey,
Just a minute.
I'm chugging a Whelley up the Tyne Tunnel.
Whoa. I'll have you know, if anything drops anywhere, it's chuffing tidy.
I know it is.
Oh, yes.
Hey, she's been down the barbers for a Christmas fluff up.
No wrong way fluff up for Christmas, girls.
It's about time and all, you'd have some bastard's eye out with it.
Give up.
Hey, it's like Donald Trump looking out the loft,
Have
Dash.
you finished? Just a minute, and what part of you sorts himself out? Us ladies, we don't mind keeping things decent. We don't mind getting the Bratton Deck around the lady bush when we need to with us. Him, male grooming, it's not reached our bathroom. Oh, when he drops them wide fronts, it's like a Rastafarian pensioner. Big fucking swallow house to take photos of that. So,
Disgusting. Look at the 3D greens laughing down here.
they're all right, my
Disgusting.
please. They're bloody gorgeous. They look at them to the heart.
3D, get over here, you and me. You'll be fucking wet. Come on.
Anyway,
Hey, the carers don't look too happy though, do they?
stop it. So, we have no worries this evening. Everything's tidy. Everything's where it should be. I have been for my Christmas fluff up, and I'll have you know what a lady can't have done with a fish cake for Christmas isn't worth talking about.
Very nice.
I could have had a Christmas tree, Star of Bethlehem, Snow Angel. I'm not daft, I'm a Barnsley bird. I know weather's turning cold next week. I've kept my scarf on. So, everything's right.
You've had one of them mucky Brazilians, haven't you?
I have, look.
I've seen it.
It's like a little minge Mohican.
You what? It's a good job you haven't got ginger hair, look like a little fish finger.
Stop it. So,
Fucking smells like
stop it!
Strong cocktail, you are.
So, boys and girls, we're going to love you and leave you with a little bit of something from FIFA Italian 90.
Ooh.
Probably the bestest footy song ever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the big lad. The one and only Slapper Botty. We'll see you in a very short while. Here's a little bit of something goes a bit like this.
Of course, fuck all.
Oh, shut up and pull the knob. Hang on, my teeth are glad when I'm asleep. Just... What do you mean?
I'm sure she's got bollocks. Big set of bollocks.
Se pure io principessa della tua fredda stanza, fuori le stelle che tremano d'amore e esperanza. Maravilloso el lloveré, y el novio del sol separado, veloso a tu marcha. When you're gonna sing something, you lazy bastard.
Don't know the fucking words.
Él me amas yo, si él es silencio.
Je t'ai familia. Hey, I can sing that Spanish stuff, mate, you know, dead easy.